We are live. Greetings, my fellow Nigerians, wherever you are in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. I bring you warm greetings right here in Jefferson City, Missouri. It's currently 12:09 p.m. U.S. Central Time or 3:09 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time and 9:09 p.m. Nigerian Time. I bring you warm greetings. Today is going to be another short road show because I am on the road. And the topic for today's conversation is duties of a citizen. Duties of a citizen. This is the show Nigerian Constitutions in Your Right. Nigerian Constitution, Know Your Right. It's a show powered by the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. And we bring you the content of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, and dissecting it section by section and chapter by chapter. We've been going on in chapter 2 for about 11 to 12 weeks, and the journey continues. And today we're wrapping up chapter 2 of the Constitution. And chapter 2, the last section in chapter 2 is section 24. So, section 24 of our Constitution talks about the duties of a citizen. The duties of a citizen. So, what is your duty? What is your duty? So duty is just like an obligation, what you are supposed to do. So what are you supposed to do as a Nigerian citizen? That's the question I'm asking you today. That's the question I'm asking everyone today. And that's what we're talking about today. The duties of a Nigerian citizen. And duties of a citizen is about respecting and promoting the Nigerian constitution. So it's actually our duties as Nigerians to respect our constitution. But unfortunately, a lot of Nigerians do not know the content of the constitution, hence the essence of this program, Nigerian Constitution and Your Right. Because that is one of our duties as citizens, our duty to respect and honor the content of this constitution. So please, as you're listening, take a minute and share the link, like this broadcast, and so that more people can view and invite more people to view. And yeah, and join the conversation in the comment section. There's a comment section for you to ask question and voice your opinion. And the question I'm asking you now: what do you think is the duty of a Nigerian citizen? What do you think is your duty as a citizen? And what have you done for our country, Nigeria? What have you done to your country, Nigeria? There's a saying that says, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." So that is epitome of duty of a citizen. So what can you do for your country? What is your obligation to the country, Nigeria? I know some people will think, oh, I owe no duty to the country, Nigeria, because Nigeria have failed me. But it should not be so. No matter how much you see Nigeria as a failure, you still owe some duties to the country, Nigeria, if you are a Nigerian, unless you have relinquished your citizenship. And if you relinquish your citizenship, too bad, too bad. But I am still a Nigerian. I'm a proud Nigerian, and I understand my duties as a Nigerian. And I want to know, do you understand your duties as a Nigerian? And do you take your duties as a Nigerian seriously? Do you take your duties as a Nigerian seriously? One, I said the duties of a Nigerian is to respect and uphold its constitution, which is what the show about. This show is about Nigerian constitution and your rights. So, and it's your duty to respect and uphold the constitution. And according to our constitution, section 24. So, if you take a minute, I won't have a chance because this is a road show, so I won't have a chance to read the constitution for you. But if you have a minute, go to section 24 of the Nigerian constitution. That is the section that highlights the duties of a citizen. The duties of a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria can be found in section 24 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended. And one of those duties is to respect and honor and uphold this Constitution of the Federal Republic. And another duty is also to respect and honor our flag, that green, white, green. No matter how you hate that green one grade, you're supposed to respect it. Our coat of arm and our motto of the country, which is unity, faith, peace, and progress. Yes, I know we don't have unity as it is right now, but it's our goal, it's our duty as Nigerians to foster unity in our beloved country. Because no matter how bad it is, we'll have to try our possible best to bring about unity in our country. Because if there is no unity in the country, Nigeria cannot move forward. Nigeria cannot move forward. Okay, so you need a united country so that you can work together in unison to move forward. And again, another thing that just like that, unity, faith, and peace. Or let's focus on peace. Without peace, nothing works. Nothing thrives without peace. Life do not survive in a place without peace. Life is gruesome. Life is brutish in a place, in an environment without peace. Life is hostile in an environment without peace. Do we want to continue to live in a hostile environment in our beloved country, Nigeria? Do you want to live in a place where your life is worthless? Because if you continue to do things, if you continue to do things that does not foster peace, then our life in Nigeria, our life as Nigerian, will just be brutish and short. And we do not deserve a short life. We deserve a full life as our Maker has given us. So we need to do everything within our power, everything within our means to ensure that there is peace in our country, to ensure that peace is restored in our country, because without peace, we go nowhere. Okay? So those are the few of the duties of a Nigerian citizen. That is respect the constitution, respect our flag, the green, white, green, respect our motto, unity, faith, peace, and progress, um, our coat of arm, and then, hey, strangely, the constitution talks about a duty, talk about honesty in disclosing your income so that you can pay the appropriate tax. How many people pay taxes in Nigeria? Do you pay taxes in Nigeria? I know you may say, "Oh, they pay me small money, so I can't pay taxes." So yeah, it is true they pay you small money, but you're supposed to pay taxes, and because taxes is part of where revenue are generated. You may say, "Oh, if I pay taxes, did they even use the money to do the right thing?" Yeah, our government have been poor in governance, and they specialized, like they are specialists in looting. So yeah, you may pay your taxes and someone will loot it and use it to pocket and feed his family for 20 generations to come. Yeah, those are the problems of giving our commonwealth to the government. But nonetheless, it is still our duty to give our commonwealth via tax paying to the government. That is the duties of a citizen as enshrined in section 24 of our constitution. So try to pay your taxes. I don't live in Nigeria, but yet I pay my taxes in Nigeria. I own some businesses in Nigeria, so my businesses pay taxes in Nigeria. And I will not try to cheat Nigerian government and pay them less tax. I will pay whatever taxes due. So, and because I understand my duty as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so you should understand that that is also part of your duties. Because hopefully, the more we pay our taxes, the country will have more resources, and hopefully, you also do another duty as a citizen by electing the right leaders. If you take your duty as a Nigerian seriously by electing the right leaders, then when you pay your taxes, that right leader will use your money to work for you, to do the right things for you as a citizen and for the community. So that's why you should do all those things, all those duties of a citizen. You should take them seriously. So, and most importantly, I think the one you would take the most serious is actually um, exercising your franchise in voting and electing the right leader. It is your responsibility as a citizen. You cannot relinquish that right. And you cannot relinquish that right to solely uh, sycophants and people that practice psychophancy, that's uh, licking the boot of our oppressors and making sure our oppressors remain in power to continue to oppress and loot our treasury. So do not allow sycophants to be the ones that vote, but you that care about your future, the future of your children, the future of the unborn generation, you should take your responsibility seriously and vote. Take your responsibility seriously and vote. And when I come back, I will elaborate more on that. I'll try to read some comments. So if you haven't commented, please take the comment section and comment so that we can hear your voice, your opinion. What do you think is your responsibility? What do you think is the responsibility or duties of a citizen? And what is your responsibility as a citizen? And what have you done in honor of your duties as a citizen? Are you serious about your duties as a citizen? I want to hear about your comment. I want to hear what you think about it in the comment section. All right. Rita English says, good evening, everyone, and thank God it's another Tuesday, a time to learn again. Indeed, indeed, Rita English, Tuesday is a time to learn. Constitution Tuesday, the Nigerian Constitution and your rights, Nigerian Constitution, know your rights, a program powered by the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria to teach each and every one of us the content of the Constitution. Because even when I come out here and speak about I am actually learning, and it reinforces the content of the Constitution to me as I say it out or as I broadcast it out here. And it also encourages me and teaches me to also become better as a citizen, to become better in honoring the Constitution and become better in holding the leaders accountable, because it's our duty and it's our responsibility to hold our leaders accountable if they are not doing the right thing, if they're not delivering the dividends of democracy. We deserve to enjoy the dividends of democracy, and we have to demand that as the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay? And okay. I'll play one quick video for you.
An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. What? An ex-Boko Haram stands.
All right, you heard that by the Army General. It says that an ex-Boko Haram, that's an ex-terrorist, a terrorist, someone that have been terrorizing the country for so long. If that terrorist decide to stop terrorizing the country and lay their arms, or maybe they haven't stopped, maybe they are pretending to stop, they can actually become the president of your country, the president of our country, the president of our beloved country. And that can only happen when citizens like you and I don't take our duties seriously. When people like you and I neglect our duties as citizens, which is part of exercising your franchise to vote and elect the right leaders. If you do not do that, you leave room, you create this vacuum for anyone, to any crazy person, any unstable person, any person that does not wish us well, that is to take over the remnants of power, to take over the remnants of authority, to lord over us. Are you going to be that kind of citizen that allow this kind of things to happen? I pray not. I pray not. I pray that we'll become better leaders, better citizens, to take our responsibility seriously, respect our constitution, respect our national anthem, respect our flag, respect our coat of arms, respect our motto as unity, faith, peace, and progress. Respect be honest in paying your taxes, and brotherhood. Yes. Also, one of our duties, I almost forget that duty, because one of our duties actually to promote brotherhood. That is our duties as citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to promote brotherhood. What does that even mean, to promote brotherhood? Yeah, that was part of the Nigerian national anthem, or some anthem or phrase that say, "In brotherhood we stand." I don't remember. Maybe it's part of our old anthem. People that know, you can comment in the comment section. In brotherhood we stand, and our constitution still brought about our brotherhood. Brotherhood. We should promote brotherhood. That is part of our duties, as stated in section 24 of our constitution. We should promote brotherhood. Are you an Ibibio? Are you from Igala? Are you Igala? Are you a Bini man, someone from Bini, or the Bini tribe? Are you a thief? Are you a Kanuri? Are you Efik? Are you Ibibio? Are you Idoma? Are you Igbo? Are you Yoruba? Are you Hausa? Are you Fulani? Are you Zulu? No, I just realized that I really have a tribe, the Zulu tribe in Nigeria. I always thought there's only the Zulu tribe in South Africa. Although I think the Zulu tribe in Nigeria is different from the Zulus of South Africa. But we do have a Zulu tribe in Nigeria. I think in Adama or in Gombe, in one of those northeast states. Yeah, they have a Zulu tribe in the northeast states of Nigeria. So, are you Zulu? What tribe do you belong? Which of the over 250 tribes or 300 tribes of Nigeria do you belong to? No matter what your tribe is, we are all brothers. Because we share in a geographical location called Nigeria. And in that brotherhood, we stand. And we're supposed to promote that brotherhood. Be your brother's keeper. Do not discriminate on one another based on religion. So, oh, I am a Christian, you are a Muslim, so we'll have nothing to discuss. We'll have nothing to get that binds us together. No. We are brothers. We are sisters. So we should stand in that brotherhood, in that sisterhood. That is what our constitution demands. People do not know that this is actually part of the duties of citizens. Within our constitution, the constitution explicitly stated that it is the duty of a citizen to promote brotherhood. We have neglected this duty as citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I beg you, I plead with you this wonderful Tuesday that we should take up this duty as enshrined in the Constitution to promote brotherhood, sisterhood, and camaraderie. Because that is what is expected of us, to build a better nation where peace, justice shall reign. Because without justice, there is no peace. And without peace, there is no progress. Do we want to continue retrogressing as a people? Do we want to continue retrogressing as a nation? A few days ago, the National Bureau of Statistics released that Nigerian poverty have increased, that now over 130 million people in Nigeria are living in abject poverty, 132 million people. And Nigerian population is projected to be 216 million. Not too long ago, it was 200 million projected. Now it's 216 million. So in the population of 216 million, you have more than half of it in poverty. That's 132 of the people in poverty. Does that make you happy? Is that progress? Countries are progressing and pulling their people out of poverty, but we are retrogressing. We have been the poverty capital of the country, of the world, for a few years now, and we keep going into poverty more and more. So that means we're going to remain in poverty capital of the world for a long time to come if nothing drastic is done about it. And if there is brotherhood, that will propagate justice for one another, and that will bring about peace in our country, so we can have a better environment to grow our economy and to thrive as a people and to come out of poverty. No one can tell me that the insecurity going on in this country have no role to play in throwing millions of people into poverty. Because people that live in rural area always live from what we call in America paycheck to paycheck, or from one planting season to next planting season. And now they can't plant. They can't grow their crops because their lands have been invaded by terrorists in the name of banditry and headsmen and Boko Haram and so on and so forth, unknown gunmen or ungun men. So that have a role to play in throwing out more of our people into poverty. And we need to change that. I will change that by promoting brotherhood as our constitution demand, and many other things that we can do. holding our leaders accountable, and exercising our franchise to vote the right people into office. Vote the right people into office. Election is coming. Election is about 88 days away. That's less than 90 days away, less than 3 months away. In less than 3 months, we will have a general election to elect a new president with his vice, his deputy, which is the vice president, and elect. And then the following month, which is March, we'll elect the House of Rep member, the senators, and the governors of about 20 plus states, about 26 or 20 something states, 28 states, I think. So it's the opportunity for us to elect the right people, the people who are going to make sure that when we exercise our duties as a citizen by paying our taxes, that they use those taxes to develop our lands, to develop our human resources, and other natural resources, and so on and so forth. Because our natural resources are underdeveloped. Rather, they harvest our natural resources and ship the crude abroad, and abroad refine it and make billions of dollars out of it, while we make nothing because we're only sending out the crude. We need to come up to the time that we can refine our crudes, can refine our mineral resources and other resources like crops and stuff, refine it, like have processing centers all over the country to refine our product before we ship finished goods so that we can make more money, make more forex. Okay? We need to get leaders who understand these things, not just in the federal level. There are some duties for the sub-national, like the governors. So you don't just focus on electing the best president, because even if you elect the best president and you elect woeful governors, the status quo is going to remain. The president cannot do everything, because we have 3 tiers of government: the federal, the state, and the local. The state have swallowed the local. So when we start electing good governors that understand the role of the local government, they will stop swallowing the local government. They will allow the local government to be independent and develop the local level, or the tier of government nearest to the people, that the people can benefit the most and enjoy the dividends of democracy. That is where it comes. That is where you come in as a citizen, to do your duties, to do your role by electing the right leaders. So please, 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 I beg in the name of God, don't let 2023 general election be a waste. It shall be a time that every Nigerian living in Nigeria who is able to vote, go out and vote the right leaders, because you are doing your homework now. You're looking at their record, you're looking at their antecedents, you're looking at what have they done in their private lives, in their business life, in their public service life. Have they served before? Did they serve well? Are they in business? Are they truthful businessmen and women? Have they grown their business? Have they provided opportunity to others? Are they philanthropists? Do they have humanity at heart? Do they have Nigerians at heart? Do they have good character? Are they trustworthy? Can we trust them with our commonwealth? Or are we going to be afraid that they're going to loot us dry like the past leaders? So those are the things you ask. And elect the right people so that we can start building a better nation. Because that is what you're supposed to do as a citizen. That is your duty as a citizen. At the end, I'm about to wrap up the show, but after I end the show, I implore you, I beg you in the name of the Almighty God, or Allah, or Odrodumare, I don't know all the names of gods in native tongue, Amadioha, Ikenga, whatever you worship, whatever you believe in, I beg in the name of your God that you should wake up and take your duty seriously as a citizen. So if you don't take your duty as a citizen seriously, then the oppressor will continue to oppress the people, and we will keep retrogressing. We will not progress. And it's your duty to make sure that we progress, because we cannot leave everything in the hands of people in governance. Because people in government, if they are not being checked, It's more like we have sold our own future with our own hands or by our own selves. So please do better as a citizen. And as you do so, the Almighty shall bless you, shall reward you, shall keep you, shall prosper you as it prospers our nations and our people. And next week, Tuesday, we'll start in chapter 3 of the Constitution. This is the last section in chapter 2, section 24. So take your time, go read section 24 and understand your duties as a citizen. And next week, Tuesday, we'll start with section 25, which is part of chapter 3 of the Constitution. And chapter 3 of the Constitution talks about who is a citizen, how do you become a citizen of Nigeria, like citizens by birth, by naturalization, by registration, and so on and so forth. That's what we're going to explore in chapter 3. And I warn you ahead of time, because we're in December, it's a busy period, so we may have more of pre-recorded shows instead of live show like today. So we may have pre-recorded shows throughout December or to at least second week of January or so. Oh, see, I don't know. I haven't quite planned it out yet, but when it happens, you'll see it. And I hope we resume back to our normal program come January 2023. But nonetheless, we'll have something here for you every Tuesday. Okay? Stay blessed. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas in advance. If you don't get to watch the show again, but I say come back every Tuesday, watch it. Okay? Watch it. Bring more people to watch it. Because this is a show for you, this is a program for you to educate yourself as a Nigerian and as a good citizen of the world. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and you have a good one.